Anything could happen, really. I reckon that we'll get the 3 points today. We'll go for a 3-1 win. That's what I Ladies and gentlemen, it is match day. Yo guys, it's Jake back in with another live watch along. So we've got Rotherham today. Could be a really good game. I think that we should play the weaker team today. I think I'm most concerned about the players because obviously with the playoffs coming up, we don't want any injuries, so we don't want to risk using the whole main players. So as stupid as it sounds, I wouldn't start Chuba Akpom today, and that's not me saying that he's been bad recently or anything like that. I think we just need to save him for the playoffs. He's a very important player. So I think we need to address that, and I think we need to. I'd give him 10 minutes today. I'd give him 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, depending what the score is. But just keep the main players. Like, I'd get a few of the youngsters on there. Just give them a little run out. Cause we've got nothing to fight for really now. The most that we have to fight for really is third, but. They say that you want to aim big and stuff, but I think the way that we have to aim big here is lay it off a little bit and wait for the playoffs, make sure the players are fit. That's how I see it. But yeah, I think either way, I think it'll be a really good game. Be tough, because to be fair, Rotherham are a really good side. They are, and I won't take that away from them. So yeah, but I think we'll win today. 3-1 to the Mighty Borough today. That's what I'm going for. If you do not follow me on any social medias, come follow me here. I'm on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter. I'm on Facebook as well, but my Facebook isn't on there. But it's just Jake Johnson, really. That's all it is. That's all you got to search, and then there I am. Okay, I'm just going to quickly do a quick share. The Borough squad has been announced for today. Oh dear, he's starting Akpom. Stephen and goal. Jones, Ballasser, McGree, Archer, Dykesteel, Howson, Lenihan, Bowler, Akpom, and Hackney. The bench, it's Roberts, Mowat, Muniz, Smith, Paddy McNair, Crooks, and Sonny Finch. I like that. But as I said, I would much rather keep the main players for the playoffs. But in other ways, I agree. I totally agree. So yeah. I've seen loads of people sharing that Aaron Ramsey's back at Aston Villa. It's the reason for that is because when a loan player gets injured, they have to go back to their parent club for the treatment, and that's how it normally goes. It sometimes they have a clause in there where we can do it ourselves. We can take care of them and do it ourselves. But because it's their player and they believe that they want to just do it themselves, that's why Ramsey's back at Villa right now and he's getting treatment. That's why. There's nothing more on that. Don't really know much about what's going on, but yeah, but that's normally what happens. So yeah, and let's see how the let's see how Rotherham line up today. Let's see how they line up. Out the curtain, lights go up, I'm home. Oh. Okay, so Victor Johansson in goal, Wes Harding, Bramall, Richard Wood, the captain, Jordan Hugel, interesting, Bean, Jamie Lindsay, Shane Ferguson, Ollie Rathbone, Odafin, Cameron Humphreys, and that's how they line up today. Yeah. Okay. Really need to win. Not too fussed like, but you know, stream elements bot running. Thank you very much. Yeah. Right, okay. I'm gonna find the game itself because yeah, and then I'm gonna share the stream. Oh, I did have to do that. Okay. We've got Super Michael Carrick. Is Invictus live yet? Let's see if Invictus is live. I want to see if he's live. He is live, yes. Invictus, the legend himself. Okay. Okay. Just gonna share. Baby, I love you, and really I need you. Oh, yeah, Nelly, I love you. Oh, I do. Giles is hopefully rested. Yeah, Giles isn't injured. No, Giles isn't injured. He's just rested. Like we rested Truber and Hackney. All right. Who's your favourite ever Australian player? Mark Schwarzer. Thank you, Bar, for life. I like it. Smash the like button. I appreciate it. When we put Riley, over here. Need to try and find. I'm at the ground now. Let's go, Gary. Let's go, dude. It looks like a nice day. It does look like a nice day. I hope you're fantastic, safe and well in this crazy world of ours. Welcome in, everybody. Obviously, we are watching along the Middlesbrough versus Rotherham, away from home again. This is a one-eyed bias stream to pretty much Borough. We welcome in each and every one of you, and we cannot, before we get started, show any of the game. If anyone comes in and goes, show the game, I can't do it. I will get copyright strike through the wazoo, and I will be in big trouble, big trouble. So I cannot show you any of the game. I do apologize, but we will be sitting here watching it as best as we can. All right. And I'll try and keep you updated with play-by-play, talk you through the game, obviously, stuff like that. I'll have the game in front of me, watching it here, if you guys want to do the same. Right, I'm going to share stream. Again, also a reminder that we've had with the past couple of streams as well. If you can see that I'm, like, behind, don't spoil it. All right? Don't spoil it, all right? Especially if Riley scores. Because I want to see if Riley scores. Oh, my God. You got the dodgy box? Love it. Have a good stream, mate. Thank you, Jake. Appreciate it, man. Up the bar, Chuba brace, Riley better. 3-1, easy as you like. Yeah, baby. That guy. It's that guy. What a guy. Legend. It's a fucking legend. I need to try and find Mushroom so I can share it because it's just not showing up, is it? It's just not showing up. Okay. Found it. Found it. Up that bully. Up the bully. So actually no, I'll say that when we've got more people in. So then people are like, wait, what? What this is happening? What? You know. Okay. Out the curtain, lights go up, I'm home. Whoa. Okay, link. Give me link. Okay, there we go. Click here for the stream. Okay, there we go. I think we are expecting a visitor later on. Whenever he shows up, and that is Ryan Richardson. Yes, that is him. He's getting me ready for the Cameron Little fight. If Cameron shows up. Don't know if Cameron's in here. Don't care. Don't care. Because it's true. It is true. You're beautiful. Beautiful. It's true. Yeah. Like, you think the Bura. Okay, I think I found it. Yes, I found it. Hopefully it'll want to work. Because, you know. Okay. What the... Okay. Middlesbrough Championship. Riley McGree is an Aussie elite. That should be a new chant. How does it go? How would it go? How would it go? Chubarak Bum. He looks good, he looks good, he looks fine. Chubarak Bum's on my mind. I was 29 singing do what did he do. Running past the defender, scoring what it do. He looks good, he looks fine. Chubarak Bum's on my mind. Danny's boys 29. Why the hell is this not working? Da-na-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na. Cause I look good, he looks fine. Sugar apples on my mind, Daddy's mood is 29. So, alright, I'm just gonna say this now. After the first half, I will be gone. The stream will end. The reason for that is because I've got a boxing fight at 3 o'clock. So I'll only be able to give first half coverage of the game. Unfortunately. So I will have to be leaving when it's half time. I'll give my thoughts on the first half and stuff like that before I leave. But I will be going after the first half, unfortunately. But I was thinking yesterday, even though that I'd end up leaving after the first half, I may as well still do a stream because, you know, this is what I love doing. I love doing this. And I love talking to all of you about the scores and like the game and stuff. So, you know, I still said to myself, I said that I still want to do the stream because something that I like doing. I like doing this whenever there's a game on. So, you know, and that's just me. I just love doing what I do. So yeah. And if you ever wanted to go out and do something like I'm doing right now, just do it. No one's gonna stop you. You know. Oh bless. Do you think Sunderland will be in the playoffs still? Do you know what? It could very much look like it. And to be fair, Sunderland are on a good run of form at the moment. You are on a good run of form. So it wouldn't surprise me if you do make it. But I mean, it's the Championship. Anything could happen, really, couldn't it? So from me, I wouldn't want Sunderland in the playoffs. And that's not because like I have any hatred against them. It's just the fact that you are a really good team, and you know what, Borough most likely to bottle it, like you know, like they did last time. But I just wouldn't want Sunderland in the playoffs. That would just be terrible. And it would like if it was in the final as well, it would kick off. It would kick off in Trafalgar Square. So, but yeah, but we'll see where it goes, see how it happens, and yeah. God damn it. But good luck to you, though. Good luck to you. Wishing you all the best of luck. Okay. I have to keep looking at my phone now, unfortunately, because with the fight being today, it's out the curtain lights go up. I'm home. Okay. I think you could make your a strong team. We've got Super Michael Carrick. He knows exactly what we need. Delph right at the back. Truber attack. Boris going to the Premier League. We've got Super Michael Carrick. He knows exactly what we need. Delph right at the back. Truber attack. Boris going to the Premier League. We've got Super Michael Carrick. He knows exactly what we need. Delph right at the back. Truber attack. Boris going to the Premier League. Middlesbrough is going to win today. Yes, they are. 3-1 today. 3-1. A huge 3-1 win to the Borough. Truber intact. Board's going to the Premier League. Mason says 3-0 to the Borough. Come on. Hopefully. I like this. This gonna be an easy 2-0 win. Mark my words. Do you know what? The confidence today is unbelievable. But it's Rotherham, I guess. Craig Borough 3. So is that 3-0 to the Borough? I'm gonna guess. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna just totally guess that out the park and guess that you're gonna say 3-0. Trouba attack. The boys going to the Premier League. Trouba upon McGree and Hackney to score in a 3-1 win. You know what? Fair play. And Trouba's obviously going to score because, you know, he's a legend, you know. Going to put that on the screen actually. I won't be drinking that later. I've got water with me, so it's all good. It's all good in the hood. It's all good in there. It's all good in the hood. Okay, so we've got 40 minutes till kick off. Jesus, 40 minutes. That's a long time. I'm just waiting on the arrival of Ryan. Ah. I can't find it. There we go. Right, seeing as it's 20 past, we'll get some score predictions in. I'm going to read out a few from Instagram. Few people put on Instagram, see what they've said. So let's go. Let's do this. Let's have a look. Okay, so Bethany goes 3-1 to the Borough. Isaac goes 3-0 Borough. But then he goes on to say 69-0 to Borough. I mean, you've got to have the confidence, right? I guess. Cranage goes 3-1 to the Borough. Cole goes 3-1 to the Borough. Jay Curtis goes 4-0 to the Borough. Kieran goes 3-1 to the Borough. Nathan goes 4-0 to the Borough. Amy goes 4-0 Borough. Bo goes 11-1 to Borough. Bessie goes 3-0 to the Borough. Cranage says 3-1 and a Jake Johnson knockout against Cameron. I mean, that's valid. Angus goes 2-0. I'm going to presume to the Borough. Tyler goes 2-0 Borough. Ryan goes 4-0. Sam goes 3-0 Borough. Easy win, even if we play a B team, which we're not. Jack goes 8-0 Borough. Farrell Willis to score 3 and Trouba 5. Wow, fair enough. Alex goes 7-1. JM9 says 4-2 to the Borough. Finley goes 2-1, presumably to the Borough. Jack goes 3-0 Borough and Jake Johnson knockout. You'll finish in Borough. Fair enough. Joseph goes 3-1 Borough and Ruben goes 2-0 to the Borough. Some realistic score predictions in there. Oh, Jesus. Jesus Christ. Angus says hi. Hello, you alright, mate? How you doing? Man, I wish we get that high. I know, yeah. You never know. I mean, it could happen. Harley goes 4-1 Borough. Trouba and Archer brace. I could definitely see that happening because Archer is on top form and Trouba, well, it's Chuba Akpom. We don't need to talk too much about him. He's the top goal scorer in the championship this season. And I don't think anyone's catching him now. So the only person who can realistically catch him is Gyökeres. But I can't see that happening. So this is the final away game until the playoffs. So yeah, ODP Borough goes 5-0 Borough, Truba 2, Jones 1, Archer 2. Do you know what? That is a valid point. And if Isaiah Jones scores today, I'm going to go crazy because he is such a great player, and I'm so glad that he's finding his form again because he is such an amazing player. I think he just had a bit of a confidence loss because obviously, not only was he just like he had a child on the way, but I think he had a lot of stress on him as well. It's not easy to be a professional footballer. Obviously, I can't say much because I'm not a professional footballer, but I can imagine what they're going through though. But I think it's shades of like last season stuff. You just noticed that he was just going down, 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 and this season just showed that he wasn't ready or something. But back end of this season, he comes back and he's shown us that he's still the player that he was from last season. So yeah, Ryan Giles is out for the rest of the season. He's not. He's been rested. He's being rested, I think. That's why he's not on the bench or anything today. I think we're saving him for the playoffs, which thank God. Sean goes, I'm going to say Chuba 2 and Archer 1, and Rotherham will get a goal. So 3-1. 3-1 to the Borough. Fair play, fair play. Do you know what? I'm actually going to research that about Ryan Giles. If you can just give me a few seconds. Does that stay on? I think so. I hope so. Is no, not from what I'm seeing at the moment. Not at the moment. Carrick says in an interview. Oh dear. Well, we are in deep trouble. Although we lost against Luton, we're better, and we didn't cheat. Yeah, true. But it is what it is. It might be back for the playoff final if we go at Wembley. Fair enough. You don't go at Wembley, you do. If you win the playoff semi-final, then you go to Wembley for the final. Up the fucking Borough, come on. Nearly half an hour to go. Half an hour. Who are we playing in the playoffs? We don't know yet. Right, this is this is who I would like to have in the playoffs. I think I would have either Blackburn or Millwall. That's just me. I just think that's a good opportunity. I think we've got a better chance, but I remember 2015-16, we were in the Riverside. Yeah, but that was the automatic promotion. We got automatic promotion that season. We came second. 2014-15 season. That's when we went to the playoff final against Norwich at Wembley. Testing my knowledge here. No worries. My God, I can't spell. What do you think of Wrexham getting promoted to league? Do you know what? I'm happy for them. Ever since the takeover of Ryan Reynolds, the job that them two have done, honestly, bringing in Paul Mullen, for one, it's unbelievable. You know, it's crazy. That's why we love football, really. I mean, teams just come from out of nowhere. And the fact that they brought in Phil Parkinson as well, I don't know how they managed to convince him because he was playing, well, he was managing EFL teams. So I don't know how they managed to get Phil Parkinson in, but you know what, fair play. He's done a really good job with them, and I hope they go championship now. I hope they go to the championship in a few seasons' time, because Wrexham are a really, really good side, and I really do like them. And I've been watching the documentary as well. I've watched the first season. I'm just waiting on the second season now. So, Wrexham's goalkeeper has a YouTube channel. Yeah, Ben Foster, Super Ben Foster and goal. Yeah, I know. Cycling GK. Yeah, I've watched his the promotion one. That was absolutely brilliant. It was crazy. Unbelievable. But yeah, isn't Ben Foster leaving? No, he's I think he's doing one more season. I think he's doing one more year. But saying that, he'll probably do another year after that to go to League One. But I think he's doing another season, like a full season. Then after that, he might leave or he might sign another contract. God knows what. But fair play. That's all I've got to say. Fair play. Fair play. Whew. Whew. So, realistically, if we went up this season, the Borough, who would you want to sign in the summer? That's a question that I've been wanting to ask for a very long time, but I just haven't got to it. Who would you sign? Who would you sign if we went up to the Premier League? It's and that's I can't even ask that question. Like I can't even answer it because it's tough. I'd bring in a few Manchester United players in, like ones that aren't being used. I don't know. I just don't know. Just don't know what the crack is.
That's a lot of sports fans who know their limits.
Working.
All good bookmakers have deposit limits, so whoever you bet with, set an appropriate one and
2 seconds.
Deposit limits. That's betting better.
Papa John's Trophy. Get your kicks with this real game changer. Want full-on flavors? Then get a slice of the action. And be ready to smash it in like an absolute pro. Big moments just got even tastier. You game? Order now. Papa John's, official partner of the EFL.
Who get some players on a contract? Obviously. 2 seconds.
Imagine.
So basically, what I'm doing is, I don't know if you knew, but in the last, I think it was a few streams ago, but Ryan came up and scared the living hell out of me. He walked straight in through my door and he scared the living hell out of me. So I'm keeping an eye on that window because he will end up coming in and he'll scare the living hell out of me again. I don't know, let it probably find something. So yeah, just a bit. I don't want another viral moment happening. Cameron Archer, baby. Cameron Archer, oh. 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 Yeah, I've seen that he's 20 million plus, like. But to be fair, I'd pay that. If I had that sort of money to bring him in, I would. Do you know what? I'll even get a £10 note and I'll put money towards it. I would love to keep Cameron Archer. I would really love to keep him. So it is a rumour. Rico Lewis, former City, Gallagher from Chelsea on loan. One more from Arsenal. Fair enough. I mean, I'd love to have one of them. Cornborough 3-0. Yes. Lovely. Schubert on a 3-year contract. Yeah, I'd have. We'd have to extend his contract. I'd extend it for another 4 years. To be fair, I mean, like I know it's not much of a difference, 3 and 4, but I still, you know, give him like a 4-year contract. I'm scared. I think that's him. I don't know. Okay, no, I'm safe. I'm safe. Don't have to worry. I'm not gonna die yet. I'm gonna put that on. And I'm gonna take this downstairs.
Read the flight of the ball. If it was going straight onto Morris's chest, he let him have it and then got in around him. And if not, he swept up behind him or in in front of him. And it was just, he never ever engaged and played the game Morris wanted him to play. And there you go. He's 5'11". So he's not going to do what you want him to do. I just thought that was just a little cameo. It was brilliant. Yeah, I don't think Barlasser is coming to replace Johnny. Not long term. I think they're different players. I think Johnny's got different attributes as Barlasser has. I think Barlasser is a passer. He hasn't got the legs like Johnny has, and Johnny's a lot older than him. But what Johnny gives you, he gives you anticipation. He gives you a reading of the game. I'm not saying Barlasser hasn't got that, because I think his passing and quality on the ball is totally different than Johnny's. I think he's miles better than Johnny on the ball. But what Johnny gives you off the ball, the knowledge of seeing danger, the knowledge of anticipating where that ball is going to bounce. He pops up and cleans up. And
20 minutes to kick off.
And he actually said what I believe. He said, I don't go to watch. I do go to watch. I love to see quality sides and passing and moving that cause havoc for teams, but also as well, I love to see the other side. I love to see the defensive unit, the quality that people bring to that sort of side when they're needed. And Johnny, for me, he's that type of player. He sees danger. He gets around, he rattles people, he gets them one stick. He's just a different player to Barlasser. So for me, Barlasser is not coming to replace Johnny. I think he's a different player altogether. I think if you are going to replace Johnny, you're going to have to go out there and find someone that can do exactly what he does. Because for me, he is the best in the Championship at doing what he does.
BBC Radio T Sport, by the way, your opposite number is today for BBC Radio Sheffield, bit of Rotherham United and Hartlepool United royalty. King Ronnie Moore, yes, here doing the game, and of course we would have grabbed a word with Ronnie, but he didn't arrive until we were on air. Now he's on air, but I'm sure he has thoughts on what happened to Pools at the weekend.
Do you know, key for me to the game today, I think, key for me is our centre forward. And I just think at times, I think, you look at Cameron Archer and I look at Richard Wood. Richard Wood's been around.
He's 37.
Yeah, he's been around. And I think if we just get into the rhythm of passing that ball, and you just see Archer just peel off down the sides, I think we'll have loads of joy that way. Yeah. You can't, and just getting that passing game that we're capable of doing, throw it up the field, and then you'll see Archer bang.
That's one.
The sides in. I think they'll cause havoc, but we've got to get into our rhythm.
Yeah, absolutely. Ronnie says, surprisingly, this is another Ronnie, not Ronnie Moore. Ronnie says, surprisingly, it looks like Borough are looking for a win today with that strong side. And a couple more emails here. Jack says, up the Borough, come on, get the 3 points. And Ian, the exiled Smoggy, says, here in the blue half of Sheffield, wishing the lads all the best. I think it'll be a close game, but I hope we can do the business. 2-0. Playoffs, there's a chance to go up. We have to go for it. If I had a choice, Millwall will do me, or Blackburn, I beg your pardon, if they get in. From Ian, who's in the Sheffield. Sport at bbc.co.uk if you would like to email us like Ian, Robbie and Jack did. Well, Michael Carrick says he has to strike a balance between keeping players in good nick and protecting them for the playoffs.
Yeah, that's part of the balance. And we'll have to make decisions on that. That's fine. But that doesn't mean, again, like we're taking the game easy at all. It just gives us an opportunity to get the balance right. We took the opportunity last week, obviously with Chuba especially and Adrian especially. So I think it was the right thing to do, and it worked out for us in different ways. And that's part of it. It's part of this week, and then obviously next week with the final league game of striking that balance. But it doesn't mean that we're taking it lightly as it showed the other night against Leeds.
Well, speaking after their defeat to Cardiff here on Thursday, the Millers manager Matt Taylor says he knows exactly what to expect from the Borough.
It'll be a footballing game from the opposition, a fluid game, ball on the floor, a different type of threat.
Not long now.
Like I said tonight, we couldn't quite handle the physicality top of the pitch. They were real powerhouses up there. Monday will be a slightly different game. There's still some good quality players top of the pitch for them, and they'll just get it to them in a different fashion.
And again, I imagine you'll be hoping to just try and get it done then before getting any further in the season with chances now just 2 games.
We're Middlesbrough.
After the last 2 games,
We're Middlesbrough.
In the scale.
We're Middlesbrough. Everywhere we go, everyone will know. We're Middlesbrough. We're Middlesbrough. We're Middlesbrough. Everywhere we go, everyone will know. We're Middlesbrough. Super Zach Stephen and go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I like you, I like you, I like you. Oh, here we go. Super Zach Stephen and go.
The moment we start focusing on the opposition from Saturday onwards, then we've got to be a little bit more upbeat, a little bit more bullish.
Number 30.
So,
Aidan
in that first half, we got back in the game again. We've got to find a way to stay out games.
You're still 3 points clear with a good goal difference. Do you still feel confident that you will get this done?
Yeah, it's just points and it's pressure. We couldn't sense it today in terms of a caginess around the atmosphere, so full credit to our fans, but it's only going to mount up. I can guarantee when we come here on Monday there'll be some nervous bodies on and off the pitch.
How much do you need those fans on Monday to really get behind you once again and roll you on, because let's be honest, Middlesbrough have had a fantastic season.
Yeah, same as tonight. They're in good voice tonight. Not being disgruntled and disappointed with the end, as we all are, and that's football, and that is the brutality of this league.
There's Matt Taylor, the Rotherham United manager, talking there after his team lost here to Cardiff on Thursday night in that extra game, which was rained off earlier in the season.
Over 500,000 Sky Bet customers use deposit limits to help manage their betting budget. That's enough to fill 46 cops, 160 lofts, 19 valleys, 22 deep dells, 25 dens, or 65 six fields. That's a lot of sports fans who know their limits. All good bookmakers have deposit limits, so whoever you bet with, set an appropriate one and enjoy the sport. Deposit limits. That's betting better.
Papa John's Trophy. Get your kicks with this real game changer. Want full-on flavors? Then get a slice of the action. And be ready to smash it in like an absolute pro. Big moments.
4-0 to Borough, Nathan says. I take that.
Order now.
Any
Official partner of the EFL.
No, I'm just gonna check something really quick. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's good. That seems good. Okay.
Energy drink. Includes free shipping. Carabao.
Carabao.
By the horns.
Hello.
Style seekers, pioneers of pre-love, recycling, reimagining, everything.
12 minutes to kick off. 12 minutes to go.
Pre-love prints and statement suits. Here's to those forever curating their own catwalk. Even if it's just to the chippy, giving secondhand a big hand. That's the eBay
Alright.
way. Here's the kebab.
Raise your hands for the Life Boys with new vitamin hand wash. Bish bash wash it, a bish bash wash it. 10 hour protection when you wash it. Vitamin hand wash lasts up to 10 hours. If bish bash washes, the super
Bish bash wash.
Bish bash wash it, a bish bash wash it. 10 hour protection when you wash it.
Hello Isaac, how are you doing? How are you doing?
Here's the kebab.
I'm saying a 4 win today, Atcom 3 and Archer 1.
That's enough to fill 46
You know what?
tops,
Take that. We take
160
that.
lofts, 19 valleys, 22 details, 25 dens,
Oh, 65 fields.
That's a lot of sports fans who know their limits. All good bookmakers have deposit limits. So whoever you
Jake
bet
Johnson by
with, set
KO
your
at round
favourite
3.
one
You know what? I
and
take
enjoy
that. I take that.
this. Deposit limits. That's
Let's just get this up on the screen here. Hang on. Let's see if that happens.
They've got good threats, especially out wide, individually out wide, top of the pitch, and obviously crosses and balls into the box. They were really good as the show last night. Obviously been quite good, but as the game was, I think it was clear. Looking forward to another challenge. I said
I'm watching the match on Discord. All right.
This one's in front of
Fair enough. At least they've got a way of watching the game.
Has been on and he's excited for today's game. He's been on WhatsApp. WhatsApp me 0800321 333. It's that time of the season we start thinking about things like.
I've screenshot. If I'm right, I want a shout out. Fair enough.
Missed out on manager of the season. Hayden Hackley missed out on young player, but we'll be joined by Dana Moult, Borough fan at full time. Neil and I, while Mark goes off to talk to Michael Carrick and hopefully a Borough player as well. But it'd be lovely for you to join in with us in terms of player of the season, moment of the season, and young player of the season, goal of the season. Quite a lot of choice. We didn't think there was going to be much choice at one point, but you're kind of spoilt now, aren't you, for choice? But yeah, it'd be good to get involved with that. With us here, we are right through with you until 4 this bank holiday Monday afternoon. So we're talking about that, and of course today's game. Between 3 and 4, then it'll be available as a podcast for you on the Red Alert podcast feed on BBC Sounds and wherever else you get your podcasts. We do a new one after every match, and we do some bonus ones as well along the way. And don't forget, there is all that wonderful archive of Matty Nixon and Matty Jones in conversation with Borough heroes from yesteryear as well. Now,
1, 2, 3, 4. I like him. I like him. I like him. Oh, here we go. Oh, Super Zach, Stephen and goal. 1, 2, 3, 4. I like him. I like him. I like him. Oh, here we go. Oh, Super Zach, Stephen and goal.
We'll find out who we get when the results pan out, and then
we've got Super Michael Carrick. He knows exactly what we need. Still front of back, true red tap, first goal to the Premier League. We've got Super Michael Carrick. He knows exactly what we need. Still front of back, true red tap, first goal to the Premier League.
Tony and Aston, there's a big test at Descending set pieces today, 2-1 to the mighty Borough there. At BBC T-Sport, as I mentioned on Twitter, with your predictions for this afternoon and the game. Smoggy says, lovely tribute to Nigel. It's great when fans get recognition. Mark says, hopefully a 4-1 win. Chuba Akpom to score 2. Keep him on track to being the Golden Boot winner this season in the Championship. At BBC T Sport then on Twitter. And,
my only boy, you made me happy. What skies are great. You'll never notice how much I love you. Don't ever take my boy. You are my boy, my only boy. You make me happy. What skies are great. You'll never notice how much I love you. Don't ever take my boy away. You are my boy, my only boy. You make me happy. When skies are great, you'll never notice how much I love you. Don't ever take my boy away.
Wafted in the centre circle by some of the younger members of the Rotherham youth setup, you might imagine. And then there's our ball boys and ball girls waving flags either side of the halfway line as we get ready for the players to come out. One last opportunity to hear from Michael Carrick before kickoff coming up next.
Join me for all the best in local music every Thursday and Saturday night from 8. BBC Music Introducing with Shaq. And if you're a local musician, get your stuff submitted. You can be part of the show too. Maybe you'll get picked up by 6 Music. It could even get played on Radio 1. You could get to #1 and you could be the biggest selling artist in history. But first, you have to send your music in.
IPTV, mate.
Just go to bbc.co.uk.
Unfortunately, I cannot show the game as well. I cannot show it.
Thursday and Saturday night from 8 to see if it gets played. BBC Music Introducing with Shaq on BBC Radio Tees.
News just in. A late change to Borough's 11 after Johnny Howson pulled up in the warm-up. Paddy McNair comes in and Brian Bilongo takes the spot on the bench.
Paddy McNair comes in to replace him in the starting 11, and on the bench, Brian Bilongo, currently getting stripped and ready for action should he be called upon. Right, so Johnny Howson not involved then. Paddy McNair into the starting lineup. He was.
No!
For know their playoff place is already secure.
No!
Carrick says they'll still give it their best shot.
Looking forward to it in the terms of, you know, we've known obviously for a week or so about our situation and what's ahead in playoffs. And it's very easy to drift through a couple of
That is scary. That is scary.
Try and switch it on.
This is the wrong time to start getting injuries.
Week, if you like.
Wrong time.
And I thought the boys played ever so well against Luton and went in. Played at a really high level of performance, but motivation and mentality. It was a real proper game of football, which we wanted to get everyone up to speed. And then this one certainly is. You know, we'll go there. All guns blazing, looking forward to the game. Really tough game. We've got a lot to play for. So have we in terms of getting ready for what's ahead over the coming weeks. But it's just as important for us as the game itself, really, and playing on the edge with that extra zip, that extra spark, and treating it as a normal game. I think it's really important to do that.
There's Michael Carrick then. Will in Manchester, final word goes to him before kick-off. He says, I still have the feeling we'll meet Sunderland in the capital in the playoff final. I tidied up Will's description of Sunderland there somewhat to be polite. It's Bank Holiday Monday and the sun's shining. But before we think about that, I'm going for a comfortable 3-1 win today. It's BBC Radio T Sport then here on Bank Holiday Monday, the 1st of May at the
Come on!
in Rotherham.
Oh, for frick.
In the Championship.
I don't know what. How. I still have faith, but Johnny Howson's a really important player. That is
Not good.
The players have arrived on the pitch. Late drama in the warm-up for Middlesbrough, with captain Johnny Howson injured and replaced by Paddy McNair, who is only himself just coming back from injury. So Borough have Zach Steffen in goal, a back four of Mark Bowler, Darrell Lenihan, who takes the captain's armband by the look of it as well, Paddy McNair and Anthony Dykestill. Hayden Hackney's back in central midfield with Dan Barlasser as he returns to his former club today. Riley McGree returns and starts out on the left. Isaiah Jones on the right. Schuber Akpom is back too.
Schuber!
Archer. Akpom chasing his 30th goal of this magnificent season. For
Let's go to the Premier League!
We'll keep them up. Victor Johansson is in goal. Wes Harding, Richard Wood, Cameron Humphreys and Cohen Bramall in defence. Three in midfield are Jamie Lindsay, Hakeem Adoffin and Ollie Rathbone.
You can take Joy Alton out there.
His boyhood heroes. He's got Shane Ferguson and Chidozie Ogbene for support. Neil Madison is sat alongside me in this press box of the New York Stadium, which is high at the back of the West Stand, but it's such a compact ground, Neil, that you feel right on top of the pitch. And what a cracking atmosphere we've got with a sold-out Borough away end once again.
Yeah, it's a cracking atmosphere. It's really cranking up and important game for both sides. Disappointed here, Johnny has picked up an injury in the warm-up, but and I'm hoping that it's not too serious. I'm hoping that he's just thinking, hang on, I don't want to risk this. And rightly so. And it's maybe that time where I said before, Johnny Howson does want to miss games, but sometimes you need that little bit of a break, and hopefully he'll be back for next week. But big game for both sides, especially Rotherham for us. Build that momentum, get a good result.
Indeed. The Millers winless in their last 5. They've lost 4 of their last 8. And Borough are looking to add to their woes today.
Yeah, it's on the Sky Sports red button.
In the final relegation spot at the moment. Huddersfield just above them. Well, actually, Huddersfield moved above Rotherham, rather. So Rotherham are just below, just above the dotted line at the moment. Their veteran captain, Richard Wood, is currently shaking hands with Darrell Lenihan. Keith Stroud, our referee. He's like a little referee in your pocket, isn't he, Keith? He's, what, 5'4" or something, Neil, and he's...
Some Sky Sports red button,
hands of both captains. He's running over to the near touchline to have a word with his 4th official. And once Frank Sinatra has done his thing, we will be ready for kickoff here in South Yorkshire. As the Rotherham players break from their huddle and sprint in all directions, while the Borough are poised and ready to kick this game off. Borough in their dark blue away strip. The home team Rotherham have their red shirts with the white sleeves, white shorts and red socks. Kick-off almost upon us. Keith Stroud checks with his linesman and Dan Barlasser will get this one underway.
Yeah, someone was saying in the text, you know, similar to Luton.
And we're underway. Go Borough!
Ball in the box and we're going to have to defend that.
Well, Borough kicking right to left in this first half. 2,200 Borough fans at their back. And an early pass in the direction of Isaiah Jones has gone out of play. Rotherham have got a throw-in just short of the halfway line. Neil, I'm sure you've experienced being out in the team warm-up and one of your teammates, and possibly yourself, has gone down injured in that warm-up. What is that like, those few minutes in the dressing room as the player who's been called and has to hurriedly get ready? Well, you can tell us in a moment as Ogbene attempts to create down the left-hand side for the home team and wins an early corner.
Yeah, it's difficult because you set up, you've got the set pieces, and I know the injured players will know all about set pieces and who you're picking up, but
I can't show the game, unfortunately, due to copyright.
And this is where they're going to be dangerous. Corner ball to Rotherham. And they will fancy their chances of set pieces. They're a big side, all the big centre halves that come up there.
And Cameron Humphreys, who's on loan from Manchester City, stood on the 6-yard line. Ogbene is crouched down just in front of Borough's keeper Steffen. And it comes. Akpom's header has gone backwards. Steffen will come and punch straight up in the air, and he's been knocked over in the process by Wood. And the whistle's gone from Keith Stroud because Borough have got a player down on the deck. Free kick, and I think it's Mark Bowler who's doubled up on his knees. 1.5 minutes gone. Rotherham 0, the Borough 0 here on BBC Radio T Sport.
It's a beautiful day, isn't it? Oh, it is. It's hot down there, really hot.
Here we go. Oh, Super Zach Stefan and goal.
It appears we hold
What's the break for? I like it, I like it, I like it. Oh, here we go. Super Zach Stefan and goal.
Without any treatment, Stefan gliding that ball to his striker Archer. There's McGree trying to get into the play, but quickly into
back in the area for Rotherham.
Back into the Borough area. McNair.
Kenny McNair clears it.
Chased by Hugel. His ball down the right hand side. Floats out of play. Rotherham with.
Jake Johnson's going to beat Cameron Little. You know it. You know it.
They want to play in Borough's half. No messing about.
Yeah, just
so it's Rotherham throw. It's a long throw as well. Headers on. Then heads to Ryan McGree.
2 minutes 20, everyone.
Yeah. Ball goes Rotherham's way.
Throwing was headed away from the Borough box. Now Bennett back to the halfway line. And where's Harding? Crackling atmosphere around this ground, but it might take a bit of a knock here. It was actually Humphreys who played the diagonal out to the far side, and he was off target. Borough with the throw-in. Dyke still gets it back.
Taken. Isaiah Jones.
Short, and there was
free kick to Middlesbrough. It's taken. Back to Zach Stefan to Lenehan. Moving up the field now. On the left-hand side. Baller. Lenehan takes the ball. Oh, that's a dangerous place to put the ball.
Challenge for the 50-50 there with Hakeem Adoffin. The Rotherham man went down.
Touch.
Borough have got possession back, and Keith Stroud had a long look and waved play on.
Good pass from Hackney to Paddy McNair. Now moving to the right side of the pitch. Ball into the air for Bowler, but Bowler couldn't get there. Here's McGree. McGree turns. Plays Bowler. Now Hackney. Oh, really good from Hackney.
Which was fired in at Cameron
Archer.
Deflects off the striker's toes and out of play, and Hackney is saying,
good little movement there.
Because he was being fouled as he did so. Throw into Rotherham, right back position, and it's 0-0.
Yeah, it's important that we do get it all passing game. We've been really good at times when we come against tough sides and we've got the ball down and moved it. I thought we were excellent against Luton. But we played them off the park, but unfortunately the result never went our way.
Throwing to the head of Hugel. Headed straight up in the air, and then
Jesus, referee!
As he goes down in a heap off the pitch, having challenged for that second ball with a Dauphin. And again, no free kick given. Lenehan's back in position. Rotherham have got a throw in front of their bench, which is somewhere into this half. To the right of the halfway line. Again, Hugel's the target. Lenehan's header again up rather than away. Clearance completed by Bowler. Now Barlasser winning a good header outside the box. Archer challenging, beaten to it, but in winning the ball, Jamie Lindsay has forced his team back towards their own area.
Oh!
Jones closing him down quickly. The keeper lands the ball just past the centre circle, and now Dykes just a little drop of the shoulder down the outside, and then checks back. And it's Paddy McNair at walking pace as Zach Stefan waves.
Next is Boris Singer, going to the Premier League.
Championship. It is Rotherham 0, the Borough 0 as Riley McGree takes up a lovely position in the centre circle.
That's a lovely ball from Paddy McNair as well.
And he's got it back, McGree.
Go on, McGree. Oh, what a ball!
Bounces back towards Archer. Now McGree in the D, and the flag has gone up for offside in the area.
And the ball from Paddy McNair to McGree. You know, we talk about them slap balls.
5 minutes in, and it's a pretty action-packed game so far.
McGree just hands it, plays it off. It goes into McGree again, and Schubert just pulls away from the centre half.
Say you do, I did he, don't did do. Running past defenders, scoring 1-2. He looks good, looks fine. Kubra comes on my mind, dice for his great hand. Sing and do, I did he, don't did do. Running past defenders, scoring 1-2. He looks good, he looks good, he looks fine, Kubra comes on my mind, dice for his 20 man.
From his 6-yard line.
Here's Barlasser in the Borough half. Still got it. Moves back to Paddy McNair. McNair plays to Lenehan.
So if you're just joining us and you haven't heard the team news,
Bowler.
Johnny Howson injured.
Oh, what ball that is? What? He's got there! You're there! Oh, no! It was on the line!
Didn't have the legs to
Oh, to call the ball!
Comes off the keeper mark, I think.
Jeez!
Well, and that's what I said.
What a ball from Bowler! And Ryan McGree gets the other side of him, gets his shot off, and I think the keeper just gets a touch onto it, and it just slows the ball down and it gives the defender the chance to just clear it out. Really unlucky, it's a corner ball now. McGree puts the ball in, keeper punches out. Now Bowler. Oh yes, Paddy, that's a throw in for the Borough.
That's their frailties, isn't it? You know, in terms of, you know, how can you get amongst them? How can you upset Rotherham? We know what they're all about. They're going to power balls forward. They're going to push balls into the box, and you have to match him. But with us, hit the ball down, play football, and get down the sides of him.
And listen to the Borough support.
And now they still plays to Isaiah Jones.
For a 1 o'clock kickoff on May Day bank holiday.
Schubert.
And they almost saw their team going.
Goes back to Paddy McNair.
So Paddy McNair
back
in the side today.
Back
also
to McNair.
Ryan McGree, Hayden Hackney, and Schubert Akpom. No Ryan Giles at all today.
Lenehan moves forward up the pitch. Really good ball, but it looks like he's offside there. Yeah.
For offside, and as he turned away and chased the ball,
he was definitely offside there.
And Rotherham had a free kick outside their area.
I think he just mistimed his run there.
The first couple of minutes, all the ball was in our half because they were powering it forward.
Cameron Archer, baby!
Things, you moved it around, Paddy stepped in a few times, played some lovely balls in the midfield. Riley McGree on his left-hand side, just drifting in, picking up pockets in the centre of midfield, getting it and turning. That's been a decent start, and you should be one up.
For Rotherham, looking for the win that guarantees their safety. They've won 10 all season, but they haven't won any of the last 5, losing 3 along the way. But they did.
Mate, is Isaiah Jones still a regular start for Borough? Do you know what? I reckon he is.
They've got a throw in here, and Wes Harding has a long throw on him if
but
he cares to use it.
If Aaron Ramsey was here, he probably would be.
Great opportunity to get that ball in the box.
Richard Wood, look at his starting position. Yeah. He's right on the goal line. Obviously, can't be offside from the throw-in. Mark Bowler's looking at him. The veteran centre-back is now heading towards the 6-yard area as Harding launches it towards him. Backing in. He's won the header. It's down.
It's got to go. It's got to go.
Open the S.
Out. Shot taken on. Just go wide. And it's a goal kick for Middlesbrough.
This afternoon, any throw-ins down here, straight away Harding will get on that ball. He launched in there. You have to expect them to win that ball. They've got some big lads. Wood wins the header. It's the second ball. It's anticipating where that ball's going to land and clear your lines.
Here's a question for you. Always Borough overplaying their own area. They've given it away. Rotherham might get another.
Oh my God!
It's blocked.
They were in the middle of the replay. I couldn't see what was going on. But they gave it away apparently. Here's McGree. Oh, referee!
And now he's annoyed because Keith Stroud has penalised him for bringing down Cameron Archer. Free kick. It's just short of halfway, and now what's the referee doing? He's coming over for a word with somebody, I think. Is he on the Rotherham bench? No, he's. What he's doing?
He brings. I think he's just having a word with the player. He's put it back, but
they're fouling
the chance. The chance comes to a pool ball by Stefan. I think he just stretches Barlasser to try and get that ball. It was that little triangle. Looking to slip him in and play one into Barlasser, but the pass, pool pass, and we get away with it there. In the end, Barlasser makes a great block to stop it going in on goal.
Jones,
really good passing there between Barlasser and Jones. Really good 1-2 passing.
We've been here a good few hours now, haven't we, Neil? And some of the locals, for all Borough fans, will look at Jordan Hugel and go, "Oh, I see what's coming here." They've all gone. Dan Barlasser hasn't scored for you yet, has he? Oh, could be the day for Dan Barlasser. He has 2 this season, but they were both for the Millers. Here's Stefan once more, just outside his area. Jordan Hugel tried to catch him napping. Couldn't do so. Barlasser into midfield where Akpom lovely.
Turn camera to the game, dude, so I can watch it. Unfortunately, I can't. Due to copyright, I'd get a copyright strike, so I can't do that, unfortunately. It is on Sky Sports red button, though.
A lovely, warm, still day. Rotherham nil, the Borough.
Well, ball, that is the baller. Can you keep it in? Yeah, you can. You bet he can. McGree! McGree! Oh! Cameron Archer. Oh,
I've got to say, Riley McGree.
that's really good football, that. Ball over the top border. Really good touch from the border as well to keep the ball in on the left-hand side. Plays McGree with a little cheeky chip and comes to Cameron Archer. Gets his shot off, but it just goes over.
Makes a run, does Riley McGree. Picks the ball up, squares it on the left-hand side, and I think it's Cameron Archer gets his shot off, but it goes way over the bar.
And while that ball was being retrieved from the north stand, Matt Taylor, the manager of Rotherham, was actually on the pitch, and he was having an impassioned conversation with his centre forward.
Now Jones. Jones get past his man.
As Jones beats his man on the
ball over the top to Cameron Archer. Cameron Archer plays McGree. McGree. It's a corner ball. How we playing? We're playing 50-50, I'd say. We let the ball let loose a few times, but apart from that, been great. Is corner, ball whipped in, back post. Lenihan could still get there. Penny McNair, he puts the ball in, and the keeper catches it.
That's a good job he did, because you've got 2 or 3 Borough fans. They'll be on the sand there. They're outside. They won't be on the pitch. 2 or 3 Borough players just peeling around the back end, and if the ball was a little bit deeper, it gets to the keeper. Does well, to be fair.
Speaking of the Borough fans, as Johansson launches this long and Lenihan's header goes out to the left-hand side, McGree nods it out of play. A few minutes before kickoff, our expert summariser was waving towards the Borough end and said, "Oh, who are you waving at?" He went, "I don't know."
No, because someone said, "Give us a wave, my daughter," so I just waved.
You're like Pinocchio, aren't you? They've got you on strings. Free kick in for a foul on Chuba Akpom, who just pulls his socks up and bounces back to his feet. Keith Stroud having a chat with Jordan Hugel, who disagreed with that decision. You never got that one on Hamilton Rec given against you, would you? Here's Hackney dropping in at left back. Borough 0-0 here with Rotherham at the New York Stadium. Borough, of course, have struggled to keep clean sheets away from home, conceded on their last 12 away trips, but it's level at the moment as Barnes has gone down under a challenge, and Hackney's being robbed, and he's...
He's doing his hamstring!
Because he tried to chop up Benny down. At first it looked like he got away from him, but then Benny, I think, may have pulled his hamstring.
He's pulled his hamstring.
For Hayden Hackney. But the bigger picture for Rotherham is they might be about to lose their top scorer to injury.
Yeah, you know what? I think Hayden just got to keep it simple there, because you got on this left.
So he was well through there. We're very lucky, actually, that that happened, because he was right through and he had a big chance.
Immediately, just the way he hopped.
But also as well, when Hayden Hackney loses that ball,
yeah,
it's a reckless challenge. He's bringing him down, and he kicks out, and he's got to be careful, Hayden, because you know some
Hayden Hackney will get a yellow card.
Some referees will see that as dangerous play.
Well, certainly endangering an opponent, because there was absolutely no attempt to win the ball. And you're right, he is playing with fire, Hayden Hackney, making challenges like that.
Just has to be careful. I mean, as I said before, the simple pass was on his left-hand side, but he just tries to, nutmeg him, actually. Doesn't come off, he misses the ball totally, and eventually he has to bring him down. But yeah, once again, Ryan McGree, I've got to say, he's coming to the side and he's causing them all sorts of problems, because just the way he drifts in, and he's picking up the ball as well. And again, there's movement forward.
And he's missed the last 3. Bristol City away was Riley McGree's last appearance, but with quarter of an hour gone and the game at 0-0, we're going to have a stoppage here for treatment to Jose Ogbeni.
I've got to mention someone as well. He'll be listening in Australia now, Rye. He's listening to us, I think, Marco.
Right, I would expect nothing less.
I think Addo knows who he is. He absolutely loves the Borough.
And ripped this.
I mean, if you don't follow him, please do follow him, because if you've got Twitter, follow him, because he is an absolute legend, by the way. Some of his commentary. I'll tell you what, if we can get him over here, we've got to get him on next to us, you know.
Where's he live?
Australia.
Yeah, but where?
I'm not quite sure.
I'm just thinking, why don't we...
Adelaide.
Oh, I'd have been to Adelaide. That'd be all right, wouldn't it?
Yeah. No, we've got to get him on if he does come over. So, what a legend, and oh man, his comedy is second to none.
He is brilliant, like. He is brilliant.
Have you learned nothing of self-preservation?
Oh.
Honestly. Well, this stoppage looks like it's going to prove terminal for Chidozie Benny's chances, because we've had just over 2 minutes now, possibly more actually, since he was chopped down by Hayden Hackney, and treatment has ceased, and the physios are just looking over to the dugout and they're waiting for the substitute to be readied.
By the way, it's nothing to do with the challenge that Hayden Hackney comes in. I think he's pulled his hammy, he's got away and pulled his hammy, but the challenge itself was a poor challenge from Hayden.
He did catch him a bit though.
Yeah, he's got to be careful now.
Knocked him out of his stride, and perhaps, well, I'm sure Benny will say that's what caused him to pull his hamstring. Nevertheless, that's for later. In the here and now, Matt Taylor is just cradling his chin and looking at his substitutes as we wait for Rotherham to make the change that is surely coming. And it's Tariq Fosu who he's turned to, the Brentford player who's on loan here. Benny back on his feet, applauds the fans and walks the 5 yards or so off the pitch, and that is a big blow to the Millers, Neil Madison.
Yeah, it is. You know, your top goal scorer going up the pitch.
I have this device full of sports channels, and the only one I need is Red Button. No way, man.
They've got one game to go, of course, the Millers, and that is a final day trip to Wigan, who were relegated courtesy of a Reading equaliser on Saturday in the dying moments of the game. Back underway then, Rotherham free kick, headed up on the edge of the Borough area, and a good clearance from Dykesdale, taken down in midfield for the home team by Rathbone. Looks right, his fullback Harding.
Here come Rotherham on the right-hand side.
Looking to take on the defender.
Looking to get past the defender here.
Goes down the outside of back.
Ball whipped in. It's dangerous. Paddy McNair clears it. Now on the left-hand side.
Out on the left wing, he's up against Jones. He's got.
He can get the ball in here. He does. And it's headed away. Really good header. Oh, he ran!
Surely it took of the shirt from Jamie Lindsay. And the referee agrees.
That's a definite foul.
Blows his whistle and then tells Ollie Rathbone that Lindsay had his arms all around the Borough number 29.
So position-wise, we've had 80%, and Rotherham have only had one.
Give that referee an opportunity to get that red card out. He's got to be really disciplined, because you've got to 10 men. It could become a difficult afternoon.
And here's Stefan on the ball.
Going in past defenders. Score it. Looks good. Looks fine.
McNair gets the ball into the feet of McGree. Lays
Get
it
out.
First time on the halfway line.
Baller. Oh, that is absolutely brilliant, but he's offside.
And the ball has a pass and then offside against Cameron.
Needs to watch them offside.
Now he's been caught in the first 20 minutes.
And you know what? He doesn't need to. Having the ball over with Riley going into midfield and just driven in, he's totally free to exploit that left-hand side ball, and he's done it. He does really well. He plays it first time to Cameron Archer, which is just down the channel, and he's one-on-one with this right back. He's got to be really careful in terms of just arcing that run and make sure
Goal kick taken.
Because we're giving away possession there cheaply.
Oh, no.
From Hugo. Here's Ferguson, who's switched to this right-hand side since the Ogbenny injury.
Get a foot in. Brilliant, Akpom.
First touch took him in field. Akpom makes a challenge on Lindsay.
Schuber.
This is going. Get the hard hats out.
Getting.
You know,
in the box. It's going in the box. Sorry. Getting in the box.
There's Wood straight to the byline again.
Yeah, and it's something that we're going to have to.
And again, it's ball adherence to him.
Also, as well, I look at Zach Stephanie. He'll see the flight of the ball. Can he come and help us? Can he come over the top of people and punch that ball and clear it, or come and take it? There's no one around him, so he's got the opportunity to do that. But if it's too short, he'll have to get back in, and he'll have to let his defenders deal. Where's Harding to launch it in towards the 6-yard area? Or if defend that one, good defending very well. McGree helps it clear. Barlassa intercepts as it headed back towards the ball. So there could be a break on now. Jones, right hand side. Well, decided not to take on Cohen Bramall. Had him isolated, but didn't see any
advantage in taking him on immediately. It went back, and then Wood has planted his header out on the far side. Borough with a throw-in just inside the Rotherham half. 0-0, 22nd minute here.
Again, Barlaser there, the ball goes
Right in
back
the
into
Middlesbrough,
box,
Barlaser.
and he's dead cool. Just
Next
keeps
thanks
over
to
that ball. Yeah, it's a great first touch.
Ball over the top
to
to absolutely
Just
nobody.
put that ball over the defence, but no Borough player was making a forward run, so it's comfortable for Victor Johansson, the Swedish keeper, to just see that one out for the goal kick. There's plenty of drama about in the Championship. Saturday was interesting, wasn't it? Reading were dead and buried until I think the 93rd minute, when they got the equaliser that sent Wigan down. I'll be honest, I don't think many of us would mourn Reading's demise, but there you go. Plymouth's a fair.
Oh, yes.
Here's Akpom. Oh, now Akpom's gone down as he
attacked
the midfield, and he's holding the back of his leg. And every time Chuba Akpom goes down, Neil, Borough fans will worry. It's his ankle he's holding, his right ankle.
He's okay. Gets away, turns sharp. He just gets caught slightly there.
The Championship
okay, fine.
He's back on his feet.
Okay. Oh.
It's been stop-start, hasn't it?
Oh. That scared the life out of me. I thought Chuba was injured there. Right, he's fine. We've played 23 minutes.
From bad opportunities, McGree's chance is a great chance cleared off the line.
Yeah, by the man he beats, Richard Wood, who chased back, cleared off the line. That's as close as we've come in this game so far. And there was a good chance as well for Jamie Lindsay as the ball sat up in the Borough area. He smashed that one wide. So 0-0. McNair just to the right of the centre circle, again firing the diagonal out to Bowler, controls it beautifully on the left wing. Back down the line to Hackney. Now Barlaser finding space in the middle of the pitch. Originally intended to pass, Archer's kept the move going. Just to the left of the area.
Now
McGree back to Archer. He wants to be in the middle, but he'll join in and link up. And now he'll dribble infield a little. Barlaser. The space closed in front of him. Keeps the ball.
Isaiah Jones.
Jones against Bramall.
Oh, he's got past him, ball in! Oh! He nearly went in!
Ripples the roof of the net.
He nearly went in!
Cross from Jones, but
Jesus!
Briefly had Victor Johansson worried, it remains.
It nearly went in!
Just so well as I, because it's just a sidestep and he gets past his man and you're just looking. There's a big gap, there's a big hole to put that ball into, and what he does, he just tries to bend it in there, doesn't get his connection right, and it
come on, let us look at the game. I can't do anything about that, mate, sorry. I'll get a copyright strike if I do.
He does ever so well to create that space for himself. Unfortunately, that ball is just behind the goal.
There's a few empty seats dotted around the New York Stadium, but not many. Certainly not in the Borough end. As again, Jordan Hugel and Lenihan at Sussling as they go for another aerial ball. Lenihan wins that header.
A ball.
Up for grabs in midfield. Rathbone's come out with it.
Lenihan
steps in and wins it back. Now Jones in the right back position, whips it down the right wing, and it will eventually just run out of play.
Right, it's gone out.
I've got to throw in, but they've been pushed back away inside their own half.
Listen, you can see why they're down there, Mark. I mean, they struggle to really get the ball down. They look to get it forward, and if you can pick up the pieces and get yourself going, you're going to be able to create opportunities and hurt them. But we all know the game doesn't work like that. You know what this is all about. This is a battle for them. They need the 3 points desperately.
Well, that's what they want to make it.
Yeah,
they want to make it a mud wrestle.
They do, and I think it's so important. And at this moment in time, I think we are. I think we're passing the ball, moving it. It's been a real bitty and stop-start game.
And there's another moment of the same nature as Jones thought that he'd won a throw-in for Borough, and Keith Stroud has pointed away to his right and gives it to the Millers instead. Cohen Bramall, the left back, to take it, steals a few yards and then slings it down the line. Over Hugel, bouncing up at Tariq Fosu, put out by the defence, and Rotherham with another throw-in. Now let's see if Cohen Bramall's got a long throw in, Neil, like Wes Harding has on this right-hand side, because if he has, he'll use it here.
He'll use every opportunity to get the ball in the box.
Well, he's got the short option in Rathbone. Oh, he's taking it.
It'll come in, though.
Rathbone back to Bramall. Eventually,
Jones the box.
Working on
If he got past his man there, we're in.
But the Rotherham defender Humphreys got a really important touch on it.
He's so lucky there, Humphreys.
Rotherham work a good position on the left-hand side. And it might be a shooting chance here. It's opening up for Foster, and then the door is closed in his face. So he'll look left once more. Bramall to whip it in low. On the 6-yard line. And then a sliding challenge from Dykstil as he looked to clear. Jones on the goal line.
Oh,
distance with that clearance. Here it comes again. Hugel attacks it and doesn't quite reach it. The ball whizzes past the far post. And Borough's goal.
Jesus Christ! It's a really close chance for Rotherham. Ball whipped in, and it's a really close chance. Right on!
And he just protects it and lets it go out for a goal kick. It's great defending.
That's our ball.
And ball has just been tackled by Shane Ferguson down beneath us. Borough with a throw in left back position. 27.5 minutes gone. Rotherham 0, the Borough 0. But the home team, it feels, Neil, in the last 10 minutes or so, are making it more the kind of game they want to play.
Yeah, you know, just beforehand there, Mark, I mean, you just mentioned it. Isaiah Jones nearly pinches the ball, and he's one-on-one with the keeper. He's got a full length
from inside his own half.
Yeah, from inside his own half. No one's going to catch him, by the way. But it's a great tackle, great challenge. It stops him getting there.
That's a lovely bit of play, and then he's running for trouble. Racco makes the tackle. Got away from 2 players in the middle of the pitch to the Australian. Back to Johansson, go the Millers. There's Hugel challenging. Lennon wins the header. Nodded down by Lindsay. Oh, now he's pushed Hackney over off the ball after the pass.
That's a yellow.
Jamie Lindsay's booked, and that may have been a bit of retribution for Hackney's earlier challenge on Bennett.
Well, there's 2 players that need to be careful now, isn't it? One for them, one for us. Both in midfield, both competitive.
And both losing their heads. Yeah. Jamie Lindsay, yellow carded for Rotherham.
But you're right,
Hayden Hackney for the Borough.
You're right. You said in terms of what they want, how they want the game to be played. It's sort of swung in their favour a little bit. It's been scrappy. I don't think we are trying to get the ball down and pass it and move it, but in the last 5 or 10 minutes we haven't really created anything. Everything's been in our half, and it's been a bitty sort of game so far for us.
Borough have had the game's outstanding chance.
Brilliant play.
As the to release Akpom. Akpom, he's gone down, he's stumbled, the defender fell on him, and the referee has waved away the penalty claims.
It's not a penalty, in my opinion. The foul is committed just outside the box. He does really well, Chuba. Gets the ball, travels on the left-hand side, inside the centre of the box, and he gets fouled just outside. He goes down. And in my opinion, that is a free kick. But it is outside the box. He falls inside the box, doesn't he?
To come on, Boris. Jones, lovely first touch to beat the defender. And then quickly off his line, sliding.
Come on!
Together with Victor Johansson.
You know, you just get the feeling that
30 minutes played. Here come Rotherham on the left-hand side. Referee plays advantage on the Dykstil challenge off the ball.
Back on his feet, and he's got the ball in his possession. 0-0. Half an hour mark reached.
Rotherham being pushed back. But come back forward.
This game is starting to come back to the boiling point. Rathbone,
now
lovely chink to get away
from
Jones, and then he runs out of ideas.
Goes back. Now on the right-hand side. Beats Ryan McGree. Beats him again. It's a great ball. Hackney needs to get there. He does. Claims for handball. No handball given. And it's back to the Rotherham end. But now they come back forward. This game is starting to heat up.
I'll tell you before Neil does, everyone, we've got no access to a replay stream this afternoon.
It's gone out for a Rotherham throw. This game is starting to get really tight now. Rotherham are really wanting this because they could stay up today. And this is showing their heart and desire that they really want to stay up.
Swing the ball into the box, but they haven't really caused us any problems. They're just getting behind their team because they've won a couple of tackles, they've picked up the loose balls, and they're looking for throw-ins and anything for them to get behind their team. That's what it's all about. It's just us having that cool, calm head, get the ball on the floor, pass it around like you can. I have no doubt that you'll cut these open.
McNair wins a good header. The
Go
Borough
on.
fans are chanting handball every time any of their players either head it or kick it. Lindsay.
And now here come Rotherham on the left-hand side. Goes back. Now going forward again. Ball over the top. Header. Paddy McNair clears it. This game's starting to get really scrappy now.
Bounces up off a Dolphin. He's a big
Hackney.
figure in there. Hakeem Dolphin.
Ball still in play. Rotherham on the left-hand side. It's a huge chance for Rotherham. Ball whipped in. Lenihan headers away. And Hackney levers it. This game is starting to get a really... Oh, has that gone out? No, it hasn't. That's a push.
And he does. I'd rather he cleared it. And now he's having to chase.
Leave it. Goal kick. Jesus Christ. What a game we've got here. And one of the Rotherham players have just gone down. But Jesus Christ. 118 people in the live stream. Thank you very much for joining in.
They've got another problem. They've got another problem.
They have got a player down, Rotherham.
Who's taken a seat on the far side of the pitch from where we are and from where the dugouts are. And his Northern Ireland international teammate Paddy McNair has gone over to check on his well-being. And again, having lost Chidozie Ogbene, the last thing Rotherham need is to lose another of their front three. And that's the cue for fans all around this ground to head for refreshment. So look at the championship picture at the bottom. Obviously a win makes Rotherham safe, but a point is pretty valuable because with their goal difference, which is
so Rotherham do have a man down,
being minus 20
at the moment,
they would be all but safe. It would take a complete miracle.
There is an injury
rather than the Royals.
So all the players have gone over to
all day long to hold what they have and to hopefully, from their point of view,
get a drink,
but for Borough,
get a bit of team talking.
How important is
really interesting?
Doesn't make any real difference to what's going to happen. We know
Rotherham's number 17 is getting back up,
having lost at Luton,
getting ready.
With 2 games to go,
it looks like he's going to play on.
I think winning games is massively important in terms of context of the league and what we've got to face in the playoffs, but just for building momentum and getting that 3 points under your belt and just coming away with
so he's gonna
satisfied is massively important.
Be on
I think at
times
times
on the
with
pitch,
some good football, but
where is
I guarantee you their manager will be thinking, let's make this a scruffy game. Let's make it a stop-start game. And
as
so far,
Stefan's about to take the goal kick.
That's what it's been.
And the goal kick's been taken, we're back in play.
The ball down and move it
and then number 17 is back in.
And switch it. In the blink of
Darrell
an eye,
Lenihan.
around their box at times.
Hackney.
I've got to give credit to them. They're making that a real difficult game, and this is what it's all about for them.
Well, Borough have won their last 2 visits here by the same scoreline of 2-1. This game is goalless. 0-0. Stefan takes a touch. Hugo closing him down. 10 minutes to go until the break, but we'll have a decent amount of stoppage time at the end of this first half after the injury and subsequent substitution of Chidozie Ogbene. Borough went down the right. Rotherham back to their keeper. Johansson swings his right boot at the ball and clears everyone as McNair gets the ball from his keeper, Stefan.
Yeah, they're a team that are just sitting off. Hugo's doing all the hard work up top, just trying to squeeze the centre half.
Now here's Paddy McNair.
At ease. We're passing it at ease through the middle, but they're making it really difficult for any spaces in midfield.
Oh no, he was injured.
Getting that rhythm that you see, the closing us down when Caden Hackney and Dan Barlaser come short.
It was just a Rotherham player. Then number 17. Just hope Borough don't commit Huddersfield and lose to a team way down in the league. It shouldn't, but can we see 2 goals in 90 minutes? I mean, it's possible, yeah.
A reunion dinner in honour of that occasion.
Can happen.
Went for the switch that Neil spotted, but the pass too strongly hit. Jones couldn't keep it in. Rotherham with a throw-in for their left-back, Cohen Bramwell, to take.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. Marco Branco's coming as well.
Hello.
I assume he's there because he heard you were going.
Obviously. No, he'll be there, so it'll be great to meet up all lads. Have a chat
Right.
with him.
Yeah.
McNair's header.
Hi guys.
We'll just check back.
Ryan's here.
Bounce past him. Chest high.
Like this. Okay.
Have another go from
Have
pretty
fun.
much back where he started.
Hi.
Yes, if you're going tomorrow night to the Riverside,
It's a long throw for Rotherham.
take your camera forward.
Jones.
Neil
The
Madison
tackle and it's
will have
a
the
throw
Aston
apparently.
carefully
Take
prepared
that.
and ready for his picture with you.
Throw and taken. Now it's Darryl Lenihan.
Left to Lenihan. Rotherham's throwing Kim to nothing.
Coming forward.
And Lenihan has come to a dead halt just short of the
That was a
centre
bit of a
circle.
dim.
Yeah, that's
Test-
been on, hasn't
Test
it?
pass.
The centre half stepping in and the midfield's getting this ball and
There's
the
Paddy
switches
McNair.
on because they're really defending
Dykes
narrow
deal.
field, narrow, and you can see on this left
Back
hand
to
side
Paddy
the ball's
McNair.
going forward again.
McNair with the ball over the top.
Lucky for Bowler. That's
Bowler.
the third time
Really
this
good
happened.
ball, that.
Again, good touch from Bowler.
The ball's whipped in. No, it's not, and it's a throw in.
But there was Harding
After
to
it's been
block it
blocked
for
from a Rotherham player.
just about level with the penalty spot. And one wonders what Ryan Giles might have done from that position, with all due respect.
Throw and
to
taken
Ryan
by
Bowler.
Bowler. 1-2
Pushing
with
it down
Archer and
to
Bowler.
Archer, who's found himself out of the
Missed
left
first
wing.
pass a little bit there.
Barlasser forced
But it's
backwards.
recovered
Frank
well.
McNair in the centre
And it's
circle.
passed to Paddy McNair by
Rotherham just
Barlasser.
shuffling across the pitch, trying to
Ball
close
over the
things
top
up, and
again.
McNair pings the diagonal to Bowler.
Headers
This time
on.
gets it on
Here's
first time.
McGree. Can he get there?
McGree
It's a corner
is
ball.
in the area, and the referee,
Wait, what?
I think, has given a free kick.
You fucking what?
He's given a free kick.
A free kick?
Who went shoulder to shoulder with
You're having a laugh?
Ferguson. And it really did look to be shoulder to shoulder. Ferguson's down in a heap. McGree's
Hang on.
mystified because he was carrying the ball away for the
Ball
corner
turned
kick.
on the top. Headed on.
A free kick
McGree chased
to
it.
Rotherham, and Shane Ferguson needs treatment.
He was struggling on the far side,
Yeah.
wasn't he?
And I
Eh?
think that's what's happened there. I think he's gone down because
I
of
don't
whatever
get that.
previous problem he had.
I don't get that.
Has decided that McGree's crocked him.
It's never a free
Fair
kick.
enough.
It's both together. They're both moving.
Watch where you're going, I guess.
Puts it out for a corner ball.
Sorry, guys.
Gets it, and rightly so. He's going to put
Jesus.
It
Tucked
is a
in.
free kick, and
We're
it's
tucked in.
just-
a ridiculous decision from the ref.
Well, we had some communication pre-match, didn't
So we
we?
played
From the
nearly
fans.
39 minutes, and apparently there's a kick, but should have been a free kick. Clear shoulder to shoulder.
Should
Should have been a corner.
The big decisions wrong so far, has he, Neil? So far this afternoon, there you go. Shane Ferguson going off. So a second change for Rotherham. A second injury enforced one. Shane Ferguson
Jesus.
makes way and is replaced by
Another
Ben
injury for
Wiles.
Rotherham. It's Ferguson who comes off,
So Matt
and it's
Taylor
Ben
has lost
Wiles
two of his best attacking
who comes
options
on
in
for
this
him.
first half. And we're in the 40th minute. They've also got big problems at centre back, Neil. Lee Peltier played there as part of a back three against.
What do you reckon the final score will be?
Three other central defenders out as well.
Probably
including
2-1.
Grant Hall, who of course is on loan from the Borough.
I think it'll be 2-1.
And now he's losing attackers as well as Dyke steal a heavy touch.
Another player down.
He's been brought back. He'd lost possession to Rathbone.
Jesus Christ.
Dangerous position, but
Game's starting to get dirty, and look who it is.
Yeah, the
It's
referee
Jordan
said
Hugill.
Hugill looked to be holding his head. And now he's back up. And Keith Stroud checking on him. So, well, presumably, restart play with the
There
top
will
ball as the
definitely
opposing
be a
team.
lot of minutes
It's a
added on
shame
here.
Ferguson, who's just reached the top.
Most likely be about
And he's
5
not
6
moving very
minutes.
quickly now.
I've got to say the game has panned out well.
Oh, shut up.
Rotherham. Stop start. You know, no real flow to the game at all. It's been really bitty, and it suits
Go on,
them
McNair.
rather than it suits us.
Back to Zach
Just got to
Steffen.
try to get it all dried up the tempo.
Paddy
That one
McNair
goal
again.
will totally change the game.
Gets
because
it up, and
in
it
our
comes
favour,
to
totally,
a
because
Rotherham player, and Zach Steffen will
you've got to create it. You've
collect.
got to create them opportunities at this moment.
Now
The last-
Lenihan.
I would say the last 25 minutes, we never really created anything.
No. Groans from the home fans there.
Steffen.
The Millers surrendered possession rather cheaply. Now Steffen just beyond
41
the
minutes played.
Chip this out to the right hand side.
Chuba
But it's
Akpom.
taken away
Chuba.
by Akpom on his thigh. Barlasser
Barlasser.
Offers
Hackney.
himself for the short pass.
He finds
receives it.
Lenihan.
Hackney in the centre circle. Looks left to Lenihan. Now McGree. McGree
Oh.
turns it. That's a lovely ball. He just felt it down the channel.
Not picked it up yet? No, he has.
Cameron Archer started his run from just.
Is there going to be any goal? But I don't know.
Also as well, I think McGree
Maybe.
can put
Probably.
the ball into Archer.
114 people are in the live stream. Thank you very much for tuning in.
Centre half. He's picked up some lovely positions, McGree, and got the ball. And there, that pass for me just has to be a little bit better from him. Oh, Lenihan's headed down there.
Barlassa.
He got a little bit lucky because it hit the heels of
That's
Jordan
playing
Eagle.
good.
And back to Cardi for Barlassa.
Now, McNair.
Sorry,
And that
assist by
free
Rathbone,
kick.
who makes a challenge. And he took McNair down. It's a Borough free kick in the right back position.
It's a weird
3 minutes to
little
go to the break, plus
trim there.
stoppage time. Rotherham 0, Middlesbrough 0.
Yeah,
Clean sheet
he's gave a
at the
free
moment,
kick.
having conceded in their last 12 on their travels. But on the flip side of the coin, they've scored in their last 10 games. It's been entertainment all the way under Michael Carrick since he succeeded Chris Wilder.
Now, gave him
the
Hackney.
ball and
Go on, Bowler.
lovely pass to the left wing.
Bowler. The ball's in! Oh! Shoot! Oh! Oh my days!
Should absolutely let the ball
Oh dear me! Rotherham could go up the other end here.
trying to get away from Dykesdale on the Rotherham left. He's just crossed the halfway line.
Okay.
Blue shirt's getting back in position. Yeah, the cross from Bowler. There's a stretchy Archer.
Rotherham still got it.
Ball
Over the top.
The ball just
Could be dangerous. Paddy McNair.
Barlassa went for placement rather
Now
than
Stefan. Jesus Christ.
area. Sees the challenge coming from a Dolphin who slides in and he just slipped it past him, easy as you like.
Stefan.
And now he's got the ball again at his feet.
Paddy McNair.
I think Bruce Grobbelaar is the man who springs to mind. See Stefan with the ball at his feet, Neil. Back in the air. He's enough to join in, didn't he, Bruce Grobbelaar? That was a teammate.
Oh, referee!
Indeed. As Akpom is.
So just so if any Borough fans don't know this, Johnny Howson was meant to play today, but he got pulled up in the warm-up due to injury.
Cowboy hotter and that, like, you know. He's a character.
Cameron Archer chases.
Straight down the pitch and couldn't find Archer. Johannes drives it long.
Headed by
To
Bowler.
this right hand side for the Millers. Bowler's headed.
Headed back forward.
Back into the Borough half it comes. Barlassa battling to win that one in the air with Rathbone.
Go on, win that.
Go for a ball.
Go on! Isaiah Jones on the right hand side. Jones ball in. It's a corner.
There's another one down injured.
Injuries all round here.
Just to try and block that cross that Isaiah Jones put into the near post, and they do. Caught the ball to us.
Yeah.
Good play from us. Barlassa picks up the loose ball, plays in Isaiah Jones on the right hand side. He gets inside the 18-yard box, squares it. But the challenge comes in, goes out for
Back
a ball.
post.
Cohen Bramall was the man who was down on the goal line, who Neil spotted, but he's back up. He hobbled rather than ran to the 18-yard line.
In about 30 seconds, we're going to find out how much time is added on. And the ball is whipped in! Oh!
No attacking player can get on the end of that.
It's Rotherham Pro.
They got the final touch. Borough throw in.
Oh, wait, no, it's a Borough Pro, apparently.
Near post flicked on. If someone just arcs their run and gets around the back post, it's an empty net to put the ball into.
I think we'll have 5 minutes of
And now,
stoppage time
McGree.
at the end of this first half as McGree.
That's another corner.
For the throw, 5 it will be, and wins a corner. And I absolutely did not see the fourth official.
Come on, Chuba.
Before he held it up.
5 minutes. That's been added on.
Canberra striking injury.
And that is due to all the injuries in this game.
McGree to take it. It's going to be an outswinger from the left. And I do feel as Borough can go in front.
McGree.
Really
ball is in there. Cleared away.
Swept clear by the defence.
It's not the best corner, is it?
Wasn't the greatest touches from Harris, but it could deal with good use as the ball is whipped in. Corner!
Heads away at the back post for Rotherham.
Go on.
Taking a big chance. He's going to lose the ball. McGree helps it down the left.
Hackney.
Heading towards the corner flag. Looking for support from Bowler.
You've got that.
McGree.
Eyeball.
Got to throw it.
You just sense, don't you, that if you can just get that ball under control and get it in your rhythm.
Oh, yeah.
It's goal team.
Archer.
defend properly, don't take any chances.
Oh, look at that! Oh,
in the area. Rathbone has prevented the corner. He's dug it away.
oh! Jesus, it's out the stadium. It's gone.
Just eased him under it, and then Paddy McNair arrived and drove that ball on the half forward.
We want to stay up this season and break the yo-yo. That's what I think. Fair enough. Emmaus has donated £2. What do we think of Rotherham? Shit.
Just a few into Riley as well.
Why are you joking? Not shit. I mean, they're
3-1 victory over Hull.
a great team.
Back in today after that growing problem. Lenihan wins a header from the throw-in. He's offside. Well, the offside flag doesn't go up against Wiles. He's near the corner flag on the Rotherham right.
Oh, yes, baller!
Strong in play as well.
How the linesman can't get that there, I'll never know.
He spotted the throw-in.
Well, Lenihan's just sitting in there. Stick your flag up. He's well offside.
Harding to take this throw-in. He's just
got a long throw,
and he looks like he's going to launch this towards the area, Neil. Where's Harding then? Plenty of distance on that.
Right up there. Jordan Hugo headed.
The face and bounces into the Borough box where it's
two rapid challenges, but he doesn't win it.
Again.
Now McGree.
That's clear. Flag stays down. Bowler this time to head. And again, Rotherham pick it up. Now Wiles, right-hand side.
You've got to win that. You've got to win that.
The area. Bounce back to Wiles. Looks to take on Bowler. Then a pass. A step over from Fosu. Balassa was behind him. And Balassa could be on the left-hand side.
He's there.
Play, which he does.
Balassa.
McGree wants it. Instead, he went for a more ambitious pass. Fosu got a touch. Borough kicked the move.
Oh, dear me. Oh, God!
Get to that pass. No, he won't, because Hackney is off target.
Well, for fuck's sake.
Teams struggling to string passes together. An opportunity presented itself there. McGree. Beautiful. Going for a 1-2 in Archer.
Oh, dear.
Didn't find its target. McGree growing a little frustrated in there as he now finds Archer. Takes it down in the centre circle. 0-0. Stoppage time at the end of this first half. He's got Dykesdale making the run. Right side of the
corner!
Blocked for a corner.
Bora! Bora!
Pass it and move it. You'll stretch this Rotherham defence.
We've nearly played 4 minutes.
A few times.
Of stoppage time.
Cutting edge hasn't
out of the 5.
Will it appear here from this corner? McGree to swing it in from the right-hand side.
Ball whipped in.
Under the crossbar. It's deep. Headed back across goal. And
it's gone out.
Because it had gone out of play. Goal kick to Rotherham. And another
no goal.
Passes the Borough by. We go to the 5th minute of stoppage time.
Yeah, that went
at
out.
the end of this first half, and it is 0-0. And Neil, Michael Carrick, hands in his trouser pockets, just looking at the end of his managerial trainers there. What will he be thinking?
He'll be thinking, listen, we've just got to play our way. We all know what we want. We all know how we're going to play. You've shown me so many times this season. Get into your rhythm. You've got to master what they throw at you. Don't let it become a scrappy stop-start game.
Oh dear, Jordan Hugo. He's through. It could be a free kick. It is. And there was a rumour that he's off. He's off. He's been sent off. Oh dear! It could have been a goal scoring opportunity, and Dykesdale is absolutely stupid for making that challenge, and he's been sent off for it. And this is a huge chance for Rotherham to take the lead just before half time, and it is a free kick. He basically hugs him down. He basically just hugs him down, and yeah, it could have been well through, and it could have been a goal scoring opportunity, and well, Dykesdale gets the consequence that he basically deserves.
I mean, if you're at home and you're watching, please
get sent off.
And let us know.
Stupid challenge.
First hand and looking at it.
Well, in real time, my gut feeling is Borough have been hard done by there. You put your phone down and watch this free kick.
I will, but I'm just
So Borough down to 10 men.
We've played 6 minutes.
Rotherham with a free kick in the D.
They score this.
And Gordon Bramall is lining this up for what may well be a blockbuster.
You know, I've got to say, I think the officials have been pretty average today. I mean, this line's on this side. I mean, I can run faster than I'm 54, and also as well, I've had my flag up a few times before it because a few of them offside decisions.
Super that Stephanie goal! 1, 2, 3, 4. I like him, I like him, I like him. Oh, here we go. Oh, Super that Stephanie goal!
Mark Bowler laying on the ground behind the Borough wall.
Free kick about to be taken.
It's in the D.
That right side of the goal is well open.
Bramall lining it up with his left.
It's over!
And that's it.
And that's half time, thank God for that. Jesus Christ.
Right at the death in this first half.
So, it's Rotherham 0, Borough 0. And now that was one hell of a half. It had it all apart from the goals. Jesus Christ. Well, overall, I think it's been a decent half. But the last 15 minutes, I think we just lowered the gas a little bit. So I think in the second half we need to go in with a positive attitude and we've just got to play football like we have been for the past few games. Schuber, we haven't seen much of him in this game. Same with Hayden Hackney. We've seen him for the first 10-15 minutes, but he's not been there really. But overall, I think it's been a decent first half. The only thing I say about it is that red card. Terrible, terrible challenge from Dykesdale. Right, well, that is the first half coverage. I am going to leave as I am going to my boxing match against Cameron Little. I'm going to go and absolutely smash him. And yeah, I shall let you know what happens. And hopefully the Borough come back in the second half with the 3 points. Come on, the Borough!
Ending it there.